Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing what Genesis chapter 2 verse 7 means. So to begin, let's just look at what that verse says. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. The first part, and the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, is pretty straightforward. The elements that make up the human body are all found in the soil. Hence, it's unsurprising that when we die, we decompose back into the soil. So God simply made humans from materials already existing in the natural creation. Then what it means by and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life is that after God used the earth's materials to create what was essentially just a sculpture, he gave this sculpture life by infusing his spirit into him. His spirit is what is called the breath of life here. Essentially, it's his power that he infuses into creatures in order to make them living. In Psalm 104 verse 30, the psalmist spoke about this when remarking about God's creative power. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth. It was in this same way that Jesus Christ resurrected Lazarus. Lazarus, when he had died, was a lifeless corpse, but all Jesus had to do to bring him back was command that the breath of life re-enter him. And all of a sudden, he became a living soul again. Note that at the end of Genesis chapter 2 verse 7, it says that man became a living soul. This means logically that before Adam became a living soul, he was a dead soul. This refutes the commonly held position that the soul is immortal and that it never dies. The soul can indeed die. In fact, any time a person dies, it is their soul that is dying, because the soul is the same as the person, the body, the being. That's why God said through Ezekiel the prophet, the soul that sinneth, it shall die, in Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 4. So I think that explains what Genesis chapter 2 verse 7 means, which once again says, And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when we come back with future videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.